What is up, guys? Wraec is here with a new video, and today we got a new event. We got the, how is it called? I think it is Merry Carnival. And the Merry Carnival actually includes a sub-event, I would say, called Joyous Fireworks. And that one is pretty cool. It is once again one of those events where you just buy a random, buy a certain amount of rolls for gems and get some value out of it that we can see. This time it's a little bit better than the last ones we had of that kind. The last ones we had of that kind just had a set loot pool, and you basically could buy out everything that was inside of the event, which kind of didn't make it possible to really high roll in a sense on that event. You couldn't like get, for example, just a lot of CI materials, but because after you got it like 10 times, CI materials was out of the loot pool because you got the max amount of bolts from that. And this time it's just a certain percent probability to get any of this loot that is inside here. And we will get around 205 pulls actually. I will buy 200 pulls, which is the maximum amount you can buy. Will cost us 40,000 gems, so it better be worth it. But there is some nice stuff in here, I feel like, so it might just be. Because as you can see, we have Crystal of Transcendence, we have Stellar Shards, and we have a bunch of CI material in here. And so half the loot pool is initially just already very good and well worth going for. And we are mainly going to focus on these here, on the Crystal of Transcendence, the Stellar Shards, and all of the CI materials. The rest of it, I mean, like Heroic Scrolls are okay, we are happy with the Prophet Orb, Super Wishing Coin, yeah, whatever. Materials are bad, I would say. And then we have those two. I feel like 5 orange artifact fragments are just an abysmally bad pull, because like you need to pull that 10 times, which should cost you 2,000 gems to even have 1 orange artifact, which is like really bad. And then you have the skin fragments. Those are kind of okay. I mean, you get those twice, and then you have 1 skin, so it's not really good, but it's decent. And then we have the monster materials and the guild coins, and those are absolutely useless for this account. We have all the monsters max, so we don't need those materials anymore, and we have all the guild tech max, so guild coins are pretty bad as well. But as I said, we are going to focus on the Stellar, on the Crystal of Transcendence, and on the CI mats, and for that I've actually written down how much Crystal of Transcendence, Stellar, and CI mats we actually have at that moment. And now we're just going to do the 200 pulls, and then we are going to see what is actually happening and how many mats we actually got. We can do 10 bombs, basically 20 times. And we will, by the way, also get Lutz pillows. Lutz pillows from 200 is actually 3 per 5 pulls, so 40, 41 times 3, 123. I hope my math was right. Math in a video is always a little bit difficult for you talking in another language. It's not my native language, and then you try to do math and to do the video. That's always horrible, actually. So keep with me if my math was horribly wrong. I sure hope not. So first 10 bound, let's see. Does a little animation, and I mean, we got 1-time monster material, 1-time skin chest. We got some mats, so pretty decent pull, actually. Pretty decent pull. I'm quite happy with that. The funny thing, by the way, we do 200 pulls. Why do I want to do math again? I shouldn't do math. We do 200 pulls, so if that was Crystal of Transcendence all the time, it would actually be 1.8 million, which is quite substantial, actually. But we are mostly looking for the CI mats. These CI mats are still a fair bit better, so let's see what the second pull has to offer. There is not really a whole lot RNG on the side of Lutz pillows. That one was a lot worse. Were there 2 pulls of monster souls? Let me have a look. No, actually 1. Okay. We would still rather have the CI material, obviously. Like this. This is quite alright. 3 pulls of CI materials. Then again, looking back at this pull, there's not really anything bad. It's not overly good. We have this one, 3 skin shard pulls, actually. Interesting. And 4 on the CI. The next one, we will see one horrible. Yeah, I mean that one is not really decent though. It was pretty bad. But I think you can't really low roll. There's a lot of stellar. I think there's also 3 stellar pulls, 3 stellar, 3 CI pulls, pretty decent. You can't really get really bad loot. That's the main point. On some of those wheels it's like really abysmal stuff, but if you have like a relatively new account, I think all of the stuff is pretty okay. Monster materials are still not that great, but you can actually use them if you are still on your first monster. That's quite nice, but then again, you will probably need the gems more than the monster materials. This is 40,000 gems, so of course quite expensive. And if you buy those gems, the gem packs, if you are still on low VIP, are not that great, which is a little bit confusing, that those actually scale with VIP level. The higher your VIP level, the more gems you will get from a gem pack. It's a little bit stupid, but okay. They still do that. They still scale some stuff with VIP level, I guess, if they want to. The weirdest part on scaling with VIP level are the slots for your heroes, the heroes backspaces. That is still so weird to me. Like, that's really necessary to have a lot of those to play the game. 105k wood, which is really nice. Pretty nice pull. I feel like we just get whatever. It's really the probabilities seem to be quite alright here. Oh, that looks like a nice one. Then again, we get a lot of like average pulls, not like those super insanely good. And I think it's still decent. I mean, that one obviously isn't, but I'm still rather happy with the loot for now. Of course, you kind of lose track of how many CI mats you actually get, how often you got those 35k. And kind of have to wait for the end to actually see. Oh, that one looks like a good one. Yeah, those are 5 CI pulls. 5 CI pulls, 1 stellar. That is really a good one. That is really a good one. That is a pull I like. So, I'm eager to see the end, of course. How many CI mats we actually get. Do we get a few upgrades? That looked good on first look, but then again, there were so many guild coins again. And now we have a few singles left. Do those singles actually take forever? Yep. Oh my god, it's the same animation, really? It's the same animation than for the 10-star pull, just less explosions? I mean, like, of course she has to fire the cannon, but... Okay, basically that means I will wait 2 days every time before I do another 10 bomb. Just to avoid doing those 5 pulls. So now we actually got all of it. Quite a lot of loot pillows. Now at 283. I did buy 2 packs though to get the gems, of course, and to get some more heroic scrolls, because I'm still thinking about actually going ahead and doing some summons. Then again, we only have like, we will get 1.5k, but that would of course not be enough to actually max the event. So I'm still thinking about it. Might just do the review of the new hero Arania, I forgot the name, on another account from a friend. So I guess we will just now check out the loot that we actually got. We went from 3.807k Crystal of Transcendence to 3,906k, so a cool 100k Crystal of Transcendence. And then from 939,000 stellar to 1,056,000 stellar, so about 110,000 here. And then let's have a look at our CI materials. CI materials on the toolboxes, we went from 191k to 548, which is quite good, which is definitely quite good. So about 350,000 here on the toolboxes. Then we had fluorite. Fluorite went from 187k to 665k. Not half bad at all. 480,000 about that. And then we have 53 iron ingot, and now we actually have 391k, so about 340,000 iron ingot that we got, and 48k rock was what we started with, and now that is actually 503k, so we got a bunch of rock, which is quite insane. Really about 450k rock. And then 518k wood is what we have here, and we started with 98k, so also about 420k wood. All in all, I would say that was really not half bad. Really quite a huge amount of CI materials that we got here. And of course we got other loot as well. I would have wished that they actually put some dust in here, because I know a lot of whales and a lot of people, basically everybody that unlocked the new stones, which kind of means whales, needs dust, and I would be quite happy. Would have been quite happy to see those in there. 117 super vision coins, didn't actually track where we started there, it's not too important. We can look at the skins, of course. 86, I think we started with a few. Jesus is here, and yeah, I would say that was pretty decent loot. Beyond that, we of course got some of the loot's pillows, so we will get some more loot here. Still is quite interesting. We bought 2 packs. We did all of those joyous fireworks. We will get some more over the week. You can collect them every 24 hours, is it? I'm not quite sure. And get some more here. Overall, this event seems quite expensive, to be honest. Seems quite expensive, and that's why I'm hesitant to actually summon the new hero and do the event and everything. Just doesn't seem too good. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about the event. Is it something that you go for? Did you scroll on the event? Did you spend any money on packs or something? Let me know what you think. And with that, guys, I wish you guys a great week, and we will see us in the next one.